Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving into something that I have been waiting for months at this point, because months ago I reacted to a bunch of trailers that GMM TV released when they were announcing what their upcoming season was going to be, and there were some great series that I saw trailers for that I got really excited about, but the one that did not have an actual trailer at that particular time was the Thai adaptation of Cherry Magic. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? No, like, I'm excited and nervous to hear this announcement, because for me the Japanese version of Cherry Magic is absolute perfection, and I'm nervous that things I'm already coming in with such high expectations. So I'm nervous for that regard, but I do love Tainu. They have amazing chemistry. I love seeing them together. So I love the idea of them being in another series together, especially now that they're both adults. They're not playing high school kids anymore. They're playing adult as characters, and I imagine there's going to be some changes that happened, from the original Japanese adaptation to this adaptation, and that's fine. That's totally cool. But we're gonna dive into the Cherry Magic trailer, or official pilot, I should say, and just see what goodness they have in store for us. So let's do this.
ผมอยู่ในโลกที่หลายคนบอกว่าเมื่อคุณอายุ30คุณควรจะมีทุกอย่างมีบ้านมีรถ
Of course, it's my little Nui who's got to be Virgin Adachi. Why couldn't he be the cool, sophisticated Kurosawa, or whatever name we're going to go with in this adaptation?
มันผิดมากเลยนะถ้าผมไม่มีอะไรที่เขาบอกกันมาเลยสักอย่าง
It's because he's too sweet, a sweet boy.
แต่ผมมีสวัสดีครับพลังวิเศษ
ก็เคยได้ยินนะว่าถ้าอายุ30แล้วยังสิ่งจะมีพลังวิเศษพลังวิเศษที่ได้ยินเสียงในหูคนอื่น
Yeah, I'm gonna look forward to this. If for no other reason, I get to see them in suits
ถ้ารำคาญก็พยายามอย่าไปโด
on
น
a
คนอื่น
frequent basis, and I love this. I love them in these suits.
นี่สินะคนที่เพียบพร้อมในวัย30การันหนุ่มตัวท็อปของบริษัทอย่าไปโดนตัวคนอื่นเหรอบางทีมันก็ยากปะ
ได้อยู่ใกล้ขนาดนี้โชคดีจังเลย
โอ้ยโคตรใกล้โคตรน่ารักโคตรชอบเลยใกล้กันขนาดนี้อาชีจะได้เสียงใจเราเต้นมิเนี่ยแต่อย่างน้อยมันก็ทำให้รู้นะว่ามีคนมาแอบชอบอ่ะ
You are very cute too. Hello. I mean, yes, you can help me all you want.
อยากไปช่วยงานอาชีแบบนี้ทุกวันเลยอาชีเจ็บมากเลยเนี่ย
I don't remember that scene.
แม้แต่คนที่สมบูรณ์แบบอย่างการันก็ยังต้องพยายามเหมือนกันในโลกที่เราทุกคนต่างมีเป้าหมายของชีวิตบางคนอาจจะต้องต่อสู้เพื่อไปให้ถึงจุดนั้น
Oh,
หรือ
sweet
ทำให้
boy.
ผู้คนรอบข้างยอมรับและพอใจแต่ก็ยังมีคนที่เชื่อในความฝันและความหวังแม้โอกาสจะไม่มากนัก
Cutie.
คงจะดีถ้าเราได้รับความรักจากใครสักคนเพื่อพาให้เราไปถึงเป้าหมายของชีวิตด้วยกัน
จะเริ่มยังไงดีนะ
หรือว่าพลังที่ผมได้รับมานี้จะทำให้ผมได้เจอกับคนที่พิเศษที่สุด
คืนนี้อาชีไปค้างที่คอนโดผมได้นะ
I volunteer as tribute. Yes,
จะ
gladly.
ทำเรื่องนี้ได้จริงๆใช่ไหมถ้ากรันรู้ว่าเราได้ยินเสียงในใจเขามาตลอดเขาจะโอเคไหมวะ
ความรักอ่ะมันเป็นเรื่องของความรู้สึกไม่ใช่เรื่องของพลังวิเศษ
ผมอะชอบอาชีมากๆเลยนะ
I like you too. But are y'all actually gonna kiss? So I remember getting those feelings earlier episodes of cherry matching. We get interrupted. Oh, okay. I don't.
ทำไมถึงไม่ได้ยินเสียงอะไรแล้ววะ
Because he put it down.
จะได้ยินได้ไง
He did it so good, he made you forget about it. Gave you amnesia. If I didn't already know how the story was going to end, I feel like that last little 10 seconds there told me how the entire season's going to end. But still, the joy of this series is not so much the ending, like, okay, are they going to end up together? Is Adachi going to lose his powers? Like, even my first time watching the series through, like, I could almost guarantee, yes, we're going to end up there. So the fun part of the series is not necessarily the ending, it's the journey to get there. It's all of those little things that happen in between, all those little relationship moments, all those relationship building moments, all of Adachi being the most frantic, nervous, sweet cinnamon roll in the world, and Kurosawa, which I don't know if I was paying attention close enough. I don't know if they said his name. I don't know if he's Kurosawa in this adaptation or if they've changed names, because I know sometimes going from one language to another language's adaptation, sometimes we change names and all that kind of stuff. And it's really not a huge deal. But I don't, that's some of the joys of the series, just seeing the relationship build between the two of them and how they affect each other, how they change each other, how they interact with each other, how Adachi is just this frantic ball of just nervous energy at all times, and it's just, it's adorable. It's adorable. You want to hug him, you want to comfort him, and Kurosawa always has nothing but Adachi's best interest at heart. So it's like, it's just, it's wholesome. It is wholesome. It is a feel-good series. Yes, there were some moments where it's like, oh no, oh, but for the most part, like, it is just such a wholesome, feel-good kind of series. And yeah, I look forward to seeing this adaptation, because again, one of the concerns I had when I first heard that they were doing a Thai adaptation was, is it going to stand up? Because even as much as I don't want to make any sort of comparison to the Japanese adaptation, it's damn near impossible, because the Japanese adaptation is perfect and it came out first. So it's hard for me to see something that was perfect get another. It's like when Disney does all these damn live action adaptations of their old Disney animated classics, and like maybe one or two of them are as good, potentially better than the animated, and everything else is just a subpar cash grab. Not saying that this is what this is, but that was a concern that I had, where I'm like, the Japanese was just so perfect. It was so perfect. And one thing I loved about the Japanese adaptation is there were so many just characterizations from the various characters in the series, and so many just like sound effects and just interactions that gave me this sort of like, this, I feel like I'm watching an anime. I feel like I'm watching a live action anime. And there's just a charm to that sort of comedy. There's a charm to that sort of way of approaching directing a series. And I don't necessarily know that that would translate. And I don't know, I'm just interested. I'm interested to see how they approach this. Because we already know that Tainu have incredible chemistry. We've seen it years and years and years throughout the various series. We know they have chemistry. So these Adachi and Kurosawa having chemistry and being able to create these moments, that's not a concern in my mind. I've never had any issues with that. I'm just hoping that they're able to capture that sort of lighthearted, whimsical nature this time around. And I expect there to be changes. And I expect, because, you know, things in Japan are different than things over in Thailand, so there are some cultural differences, so I expect there to be differences from these adaptations. And that's perfectly fine, but I'm hoping that they can still capture just that essence of whimsy and wonder and just kind of lightheartedness. Yeah, but the cast looks fantastic. They're all very naturally delicious, very beautiful people. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't think they gave a date. Pretty sure, yeah, coming soon. So we'll just have to wait and see when soon is. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see these two again and again, just to see them as adults, not as high school students or college students or anything. Again, nothing's wrong with that, but I've said it so many times on this channel with so many series. I love the schoolyard romances, this, that, the other, but I'm not in that phase of life. I'm not in that, so I can't really relate to those stories. I can appreciate them and I can swoon and love and go gaga over them, but like, I'm in an adult phase of life. So I always just tend to relate more to these adult-oriented series. Not all of them, but yeah, so I'm excited to see this. But yeah, a lot of you guys sent me this trailer, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. Don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah.